But hey, what else smoke, man? LBM shit. Fuck with my nigga SmooveTalkTv.
Appreciate you for being here, my guy.
Appreciate you having me, my nigga.
So let's get straight into it. So we're gonna let the fans know where you from.
I'm from Beecher, Michigan. Beecher, Michigan is, most motherfuckers say it's Flint. It really is, but we say it ain't though. Technically it ain't. But Flint, basically.
Okay. So like, what part of Beecher you from? Is it like what side?
I'm from the west side of Beecher. But motherfuckers don't really know it's the west side and the east side of the Beecher unless you're really from the hood. But if you put it in Flint terms, like you said, what side of Flint I'm from, it'll be the north side. The nutty north.
Okay. Let the fans know, like, how old are you, bro?
I just turned 26 last month.
26. Cool.
Yeah.
So what is like your occupation?
My occupation?
Yeah.
I go to school.
What else you do besides school?
Shit. I be doing like little like private accounting shit.
I feel that. Someone was like growing up in Flint, Michigan. Or what should I say, Beecher, Michigan.
You can say Flint, bro. It's you can say because that's A10 is Flint.
Okay, so what was like growing up in Flint, Michigan?
Man, it was really straight. Like, that bitch fucked up though, but it was straight. Like, when you live in the shit, you really get like, basically you immune to the shit. The shit don't really bother you, but that bitch was fucked up. But you feel me? I had my mama and my daddy. I don't think they was ever together. Well, they wasn't together when I was born. So, shit, I don't know. But yeah, I had my mama in Beecher, my daddy on the north side too. So I was going back and forth. It was rough over there where my daddy stayed at. Like, it's rough over there for real. But I mean, it's rough in Beecher too though. But like I said, when you live in that shit, you know everybody, grow up with your peoples and shit, you become immune to that shit. Like any other kid in America.
So for people who don't know, is it like a small, it's like a town, it's like a small town, it don't give you like it give you like a city vibe, or it's just like
it's a city. It's a city, but that bitch so little. Like, that bitch, like, I don't even think it's 100,000 people in Flint. Like, that's how small that bitch is.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel that. So what is the difference, you know what I'm saying, between Flint and Detroit?
The size, that's all.
So everything pretty much the same as far as like the language, y'all drip, the music.
No, I ain't gonna say drip. I mean, I feel like that shit really be Michigan instead of, you feel me, saying it came from a certain city. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Cause like some shit, like some words and shit, I say, and a Detroit motherfucker say, but shit, I ain't never been to the D for real. I don't know nobody from, except for when I grew up and got to college and all that shit, I ain't never know nobody from Detroit. And we talk exactly the same, dress the same, so shit.
I feel that. So what type of challenges you had to face growing up? You know what I'm saying? Anything that you had to get into, anything you had to grow up a little early? Like, so
Hell yeah, I had to grow up early. I was the only child on my mama's side, and I lived with my mama, so it was just me and my mama. Nigga, I remember the time motherfucking heat went out. Or being at home by myself when I was like, man, 6, 7 years old, bro. At the crib by myself. You feel me? You gotta feed yourself, take care of yourself. I got in trouble a lot because I wasn't ever doing my homework.
How was you doing your homework? You didn't like doing the homework?
Hell no, I hated school, bro.
I feel like, so how was you in school? Was you like a class clown type of student, or a student who always got in trouble, could never stay in class, always have to go a little
Nope.
individual class?
I was good as hell in school. I had all A's and shit. Well, A's and B's. Sometimes I did have all A's. Then when I got a little bit older, I started getting in trouble in like third grade. Third grade, I started getting in trouble. Third grade, I started getting in trouble. And then when I got to fourth grade, I switched schools. And my grades was always good and shit, but it just used to, each year, you know what I'm saying, it'll elevate. And I'll be getting in trouble at a different rate type shit.
Far as like fighting wise, or just not getting along with the teachers?
No, fighting, I used to fight in the hood. Fighting was in the hood for real. Cause see, I ain't go to school in the hood except for when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
My mama had put me in different schools. I went to like 4 different schools from kindergarten to, well, matter of fact, from pre-K to motherfucking 12th grade. I went to like 4 or 5 different schools, 4 different schools.
Okay. So like, why your mama put you in those type of different schools? Like, she don't want you to be in that environment. She wants you to grow up kind of a little different.
Yeah, she talking about she wanted me to get an education for real.
Education
type shit, which I don't blame her. I'm glad she did it. Not because I'm smart as hell. I mean, I was already smart as hell, but like, I ain't gonna lie. If I would've went to Beecher, I probably would've. I don't know. I mean, shit, people. I don't know. She act like motherfuckers from the hood ain't making and shit, but I get where she was coming from. Cause I seen some of the negative sides too. I seen some niggas that, you feel me, with the wrong path. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So.
I feel that. So as
but I feel like changing schools ain't stop it either. Cause shit, I still end up getting in trouble when I got grown, going to jail, almost went to prison, all kind of shit.
I feel that. Did you play any sports while you was in school?
I play everything. My whole family is athletic, so I always was an athlete. But as far as varsity, like actually playing on the varsity team, I played baseball, football. I ain't play basketball in high school. I got cut. I was hard too. I'm still hard. The school I had ended up going to for high school, them niggas had their same team. Like all them niggas, they was in a specific district. So you feel me? Them niggas grew up together, went to school together type shit. They was on that type of time. Same team all 4 years down there.
So basically, they wanted to keep the chemistry basically together. Really.
Basically, like every year when I went there, shit, every year I only seen like 1 or 2 new niggas make the team type shit each year. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went. What I said, football, baseball, basketball. I was on this motherfucking swim team for like 2 days. I quit though. We was supposed to do it for baseball, but I couldn't do that shit.
Why you quit? How you get up on the swim team? You quit? Like,
I had to, bro. I couldn't. That shit different.
That swimming, that was different. That cardio hit you, huh?
Then I'm smoking this shit, all kind of shit. That shit, it's different playing football and baseball and shit. Swimming, that shit different, boy. That shit use every single muscle in your body. I bet you ain't know that, did you?
No, I kind of didn't know that. I heard of it, but you know what I'm saying? As far as like when I learned something, yeah, you did have to use like every.
I don't know if that's true or not. I just heard that shit too. But if shit didn't feel like it, shit.
No, I'm pretty. Yeah, that's funny as hell. So you mentioned that you play sports, and you know, as far as like that. What else you do besides playing sports to keep yourself busy? You know what I'm saying? Of course you growing up in Flint, growing up in the hood. I'm pretty sure you had to do other things besides play sports. You know what I'm saying? To keep yourself busy with just sports all through high school.
Shit, I mean, unless you want to include playing the game. When I go in the house, see, I grew up in a generation. We used to be outside, so shit. When you get home from practice, at school, you feel me? You can go to school. After school, go to practice. After you get home, if your homework done, we outside. You feel me? Till we gotta go in. And we outside. Look, we outside, we hooping, playing football in the street, you know what I'm saying, or riding bikes and shit. So that's still big, you feel me? That's still sports basically. But other than that, play the game. When you go in the house, play the game. I used to draw.
So draw like how good was you drawing?
I'm hard with that drawing shit. I still can't draw.
How like basically like you can draw me basically like draw somebody, you see somebody you can draw it?
No, I ain't hard like that. I can't draw people yet, but I can draw like you give me a picture, I could draw that bitch.
Why you ain't try to pursue it? You know what I'm saying? Take it further up a notch. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I don't know. I was never really into it like that. I just know how to do it type shit.
I feel that. So that's just.
Man, we had this karaoke machine when I was little. We had got that bitch for Christmas at my daddy's house. And we was performing on that bitch, performing little songs. And my daddy was like, yo, I could do this for real. And then one day, I just started writing raps. Like, I don't know. I just started writing raps. I was young as hell at my auntie house in the basement with my cousin. Karaoke machine. Then I just started writing raps one day when I was a little nigga. I just out the blue. And then when I was in high school, I had wrote a diss song about a nigga. And when I put that bitch on Twitter, I didn't know that bitch was finna do what it did. But that bitch did what it did. And everybody was like, you can rap. And ever since then, I just took off with it.
Rap, as far as like, how would you describe like your creative process of? So how would you describe it? Like, are you very lyrical? Like you can like freestyle, like any beat, doesn't matter what it is.
Basically. Sometimes I can freestyle, sometimes I can't. If I'm high enough, that's really what it depends on, I think. Cause it had been times I'd have been so high and I just start rapping out the blue. And that shit'd be so high, I say some crazy shit. But if you give any beat, I can sit down and write something to for sure, easy. Like, and finish that bitch in like 30 minutes to an hour.
I feel that. So you more of a, so you like the punching in, right? In the top. So you like more of a punching, or you like a writing? Like, is it like?
I really like the write, cause when you write, you really perfecting it. Versus punching in. I did shit punching in for sure, but you feel me? Punching in, you might fuck around and just say some shit just cause it rhymed with the shit you said before, but you don't really want to say that. But if you write your shit, you fuck around and write a song for 2 weeks. You just go back to that bitch every day and just add 2-3 lines to that bitch maybe, and then go back to it another day.
Facts. Who are your biggest influence?
My biggest influence, like rap, my top 5, basically, the my biggest influence. Motherfucking Chief Keef, you know, Big Almighty Show. Y'all know what it is, OTF, Glow Gang, GB shit. Starlito, Gucci Mane, Boosie, and Dolph. It's my top 5. They're my favorite rappers. My biggest influence on the rap game.
Is there a reason why you chose those specific rappers? Is it because their style, their drip, or is the way how they rap?
It's all of that in one. Like they give me the most. You feel me? And that's who I was. You feel me? Listening to when I was little too. Most of them I was listening to, except for Dolph when he dropped. But when Dolph came out, I was like, yeah, that's my nigga. I fuck with Dolph. But the other niggas, I was listening to all them when I was little, like since back in the day.
I feel that. So, like, is there any like particularly artists that you want to work with? And do a song with?
It's too many. It's a lot of niggas. A whole lot of niggas. I listen to a lot of niggas. So I do something with all of them. For real.
I feel that.
You gotta like, yeah. There's a lot of niggas who got motherfucking Baby, Future, Thug. So many niggas from the D. So many niggas from the D. A lot of niggas from the D.
So like now that you know what I'm saying that Flint got his own little lane now, like how you think that's gonna like progress? Know what I'm saying? Is there like how big you think y'all gonna get? know what I'm saying? But even though it's more of a Michigan thing, not just a city versus city, it's a Michigan thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all bring a different style to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? What? How you think?
It's going. I mean, you see what happened in the little bit of time that it's been going. All it take is for one, two niggas, you feel me, couple niggas take off, and that shit then went nationwide. Everybody trying to rap like that now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Cause a year ago, didn't nobody want to listen to our music. Now everybody back our music.
But niggas, they hated us, dog.
They hated us for real.
They
The
hated
sound, the drip, the way how we say things, and not talking too fast. Like, I'm hearing everybody that I didn't show Detroit music, now listen to it. It's crazy. So, what is it about music that make you feel passion?
Cause one day I knew I could rap, but like you said, man, I was passionate about it. It was, I get to be in my own world type shit. Somebody had asked me one day, they was like, when you write your music, is you write music or is you venting? So I guess, are you venting? The technical way you're supposed to say it. And ever since then, I thought about that shit, and that's really what I be doing. Shit, I just be really venting about my life. Like that shit be real shit. I done cried writing songs before. I didn't have flashbacks, all kind of shit, bro. That's when I know. I was like, yeah. And then, like my nigga Ray said, it's some niggas that's just like me, that's living the same shit, living the same way type shit. Niggas that I be with, they can't rap. You feel me? Niggas that can't rap type shit. So I really feel like it's a gift from God. So you gotta use that shit, take advantage of it.
Facts. So far as like when you in the studio, right? Describe like what it's like in the studio, like what type of things you need in the studio, you know what I'm saying? You know, certain people say they need certain things in the studio, as far as food, snacks, or even lean weed or any other.
Yeah, I was gonna say my drugs, something to drink, and a couple snacks.
Is there what specific type of snack that you like to have?
Whatever I'm feel, I be high, so whatever I feel like grabbing that day.
Those any like in the venues or something like that, any smart venues or something?
Yeah, I done did a couple so far. I did technically I did 3, but really 2. 2 was like official, like you performing. 1 was like the first, which was really the first one. My nigga was, you feel me, DJing. Shout out to my nigga Rico Belly. And motherfucking, he gave me the mic when he played me the song. So I just, you feel me, I performed that bitch technically.
I feel that. So what was it like performing on the stage or?
That first time when he just gave me the mic, I think I told him to give me the mic that night too. But I think like the first time he played my song, I think I told him that too, but he didn't give it to me. The second time he gave that bitch to me for real. And I was nervous as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I was forgetting words and shit. But then, second time, I was good. The motherfucking microphone was fucked up. So you couldn't, like, it wasn't picking up all the words and shit. The third time, I was nervous at first, but I was straight for real. That shit was straight.
I feel that. So was you nervous or was you sweating too much on the stage, man? You know what I'm saying? Was you feel like you about to pass out? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I said. The second time, the first time, yeah, I was forgetting words and shit to my own song.
Damn, man. I know that was like a bad experience for you, man. So like, as far as like being an artist and stuff like that, how do you plan on contribute to your community?
Shit, when I get some money, I want to start some motherfucking little, I don't even know what to call that shit. Like little, not necessarily like little camps, but definitely like, well, as far as, I'm gonna do a lot of sports shit for sure, a lot of sports camps for sure. But then like in the hoods, I'm gonna put like little, like, I guess community centers, bro. Kids need somebody to talk to in that bitch. Shit, like basically like what we had, you feel me? We had the motherfucking Urban League, Boys and Girls Club, the Y used to slap, Salvation Army used to slap, all kind of shit. They don't do that shit no more.
Well, why you think they stopped doing it?
Shit, these kids different. It's a new generation. They want to be in the house on tablets and laptops and shit all day, watching YouTube and shit.
Yes, you think it could be a bad thing or a good thing?
What?
As far as like being in the house and be on YouTube and play games like that.
I mean, that's cool. They just need to go outside though. Like do it how we did it. Like how like I said, when we was young, we went outside. Then when we went in the house, I might have played the game or been on the phone type shit. But that was only, you feel me, for a couple hours at the end of the night. During the daytime, you feel me, I'm out all day. We outside.
Definitely, I feel that. So let's just transition back into this. So, if you could open up a show for any artist, who would it be?
Right now? Or, well, shit. Right now?
It can be right now, it can be in the future, however you feel.
Right now? I nigga Dirt.
Why do you say Dirt?
Cause Dirt on top right now. Him or motherfucking Moneybag.
I feel that.
Him, Moneybag, or Baby.
Definitely.
Moneybag just shot himself up into the, you feel me? He in the conversation for the who on top right now for sure with them niggas.
Definitely. What is the best advice you've been given?
The best advice I've been given?
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit. Like, I be taking advice all my life.
I said, but
what is
the best advice as far as like you've been given that actually like saved you from a lot? You know what I'm saying? Like to this day. You know what I'm saying? That like it was that one advice that you always look back on. Anything from your mama, from your father.
Mind your business.
How does that help you?
No. Don't get your hopes up.
How does that help you in the long run?
Cause if you don't expect shit, that, you feel me, it can't let you down. If you don't expect shit out of a situation, expect certain shit, it can't let you down.
I feel that. That you can't. What is one message that you would give to your fans, if you could?
A message to my fans?
Yeah.
It's coming. Everything coming. It just take time, but it's coming. People be asking me like when I'm dropping certain shit, mixtapes and shit like that. There's a lot of shit that come with this shit. So just be patient, but when it's time, we gonna turn up.
For that. So is there like any albums, mixtapes that's on the way or EPs?
Yeah. I got some shit called it's gonna be a mixtape. It's gonna be called Why You Tripping Like That? And it's gonna be produced by Trippy Beats.
Okay.
So
why that specific name?
Cause it's produced by Trippy Beats. It's my nigga Leak.
I feel that.
My nigga Leak. Shout out to my nigga Leak, Trippy Leak. He from the D. Y'all tap in with my nigga.
Definitely. How many songs is gonna be on it?
I was shooting for at least 10, but I know how I am, so it might fuck around and be only 10. It might fuck around and be like 8. But it's gonna be 8, you feel me? All bangers, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Is it how long, like, when are you planning on dropping? Is it coming like in the summer, on your birthday? Like, when are you planning on dropping?
Hell no, not my birthday. My birthday was last month. That bitch gonna be here this summer, I think. Depending on, like I said, the beats and shit already made. I already been writing it. I'm almost done with that bitch for real. But then I gotta get all the paperwork and shit right.
Definitely. So we're gonna end up wrapping this up. But before we end this, what is next for you?
The top. Watch. That's what's next.
Definitely. I appreciate you for being on this show, man.
Alright, man. It's all good.